Hey everyone, we're going to get started on transforming this village. I've got a really small scale kind of population design. I want about five buildings to start with, but I want to level out a lot of this terrain over here so that it more easily rolls up into the hills, and my base is off that way. So I think we're just going to get started. I want to do a time lapse and start with that little hill over there and just start ripping stuff out. So let's get to it. All right, so this is what I think I'm going to do for my first builds here. This is going to be one dock for fishermen, and then that's going to be the house. I think I'll put the entrance right up here. Need to do a little more landscaping, obviously. This is going to be a farmer's house, and I'm going to clear off some amount of this hill. All of this hill needs to come down. Like, it needs to be much more gradually sloped up than this kind of like shot, right? So this is like a silo, that's a house. tall. And then I think this is going to be maybe the other farmer, or maybe the Fletcher. I'm not sure yet. This will be the other fisherman, and their dock will be over here. And then that other yellow one back there will either be the other farmer or the other Fletcher. Or sorry, the other farmer or the Fletcher. There was a house right here. I had to tear it down to put this in. And I'm not going to do little farms like this. I'm going to do full-size 9x9 squares. And it's about the story, it's not about the function, so they're not going to be like farms for me to get crops out of. They're just going to be visual more than anything. I think I'll probably do pathing next. And I've kind of made myself almost this center area right here. Maybe I'll put something there. Something needs to go in the center. It's meant to be very rural, very medieval style, just like a little fishing village. And then the rest of this stuff is going to get cleared off. All these other structures are going to get cleared off. And as I said, the hill's got to come down. And there's going to be other cleanup. This is where it starts, though. Yeah, I like this. It's got a nice visual. You'll be able to see it coming in from the water. The base is down that way. There's another portal over there, or you can come from this way. So maybe make this a little more shallow and go out easier. Don't know. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna make some pathing and then go from there. All right, we are back, and I've left these light posts up just for the light, but I think I have everything blocked off, and I cleared off some more of this hill back here. This is not the final product, but just wanted to kind of make some space. This is going to have to move too. And in thinking about different designs that I wanted to do, I've kind of just settled into one basic one that I end up using quite a lot. And you're going to get to see that here in a minute. But I think I'm going to do it for all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the houses. And then I'll do something for the silo. Yeah, so let's just get right onto it. I'm going to start over here with Mr. Dark Gray House. We're going to do... How tall is that? 2, 3, 4. Okay, that should be fine. That's gonna bug me. Nope. Well, it should be here anyway. And up. I went with spruce because there's spruce that way. There was actually some here on this little island too, but I've ended up chopping it all down for this. Don't know what I'm going to do with that one yet. Let's do this one. All that fallen's making me hungry. Let's go on up here. Yeah, that'll be nice. And then here, I'm just gonna put the kind of the main pillars up at this point, I think. And I'll probably end up moving this silo back that way. It's a little too close, but I wasn't sure what I was gonna do for the builds whenever I first kind of like marked it. So, yep, and then one more. Let's go over here. Whoops. Okay. Over these cross beams. Not up there. I don't need it up there. Okay. And these. I'm only gonna sleep if it's getting hazardous for the villagers. I'm not too worried about my own personal safety at this point. I've got the golem over there, so okay. Of course, he won't go after creepers, but what are you gonna do about it? Let's see what we can do with this one. I made that kind of weird shape in the front. I think gotta have them here. Alright, well I hear a zombie, but I don't see him. I'm just gonna go ahead and sleep. There you go. Let them burn in the daylight. Ooh, another creeper. Okay, come on around here. I might move that. I'm gonna move that. It might actually be easier to move this one over one. just needs to come out to here now. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be just fine. Oh, I wonder if he's got something for me. Okay, I'm gonna go check out the Wandering Trader, and then I will do some roofing, and I'll just time-lapse that, and we might just time-lapse quite a bit of this from this point on. So I'll see you after that. So I'll see. Alright, I got roofs on everything. This was, well, not the silo. This was interesting. Not all of them kind of went how I wanted, but that's kind of the point. To not make them all exactly perfectly the same. Man, I learned so much just doing this. Just different roof shapes, how far apart things need to be. It was good. It was good. I'm gonna go ahead and clean out the wool and make the walls. See you in a minute. All right, and here's the finished product. Just going for a little bit of a walk around now. I built all five buildings and some docks, and jumped in the water. The inside of the buildings are not done, of course. This one is supposed to be the house of a farmer, and got some chickens back here. This is the big grain silo, very untextured. I know. Forgive me. I will get to that. This one also is not done inside. Fletcher. And then Fletcher also has some chickens. So why chickens, right? Because if you think about in more medieval times, they would have had to have some kind of like food resiliency. And so maybe everyone just kept some chickens for eggs, not for meat, right? They don't really like the trapdoors all that much, but this is the other farmer house. Not finished. Don't know why the Fletcher's in here. Villagers do what they want, basically. And then over here, this is the other fisherman, I believe. Yep, there's the barrel. Got some chickens. All of this, I'm gonna maybe tame some cats too. All of this is gonna go away. Just not this time. Gotta take it kind of like a piece at a time, right? And we have the other fisherman's house over here. Right there. There should be enough beds for everyone that they should be able to like fill up all 10 people should be here. That's kind of when I was doing some math and some calculations, that's kind of how it played out. As you can see, they don't like trapdoors, they get confused. These docks are just real simple trapdoors and then campfires. Just imagining the fishermen come out here and go fishing, maybe one over here, maybe one over there, maybe side by side sometimes. And then the farmers do their farming and the Fletcher makes arrows, and the arrows become kind of like the export for the village. So that gets turned into profit for the village that allows them to kind of keep going for now. This is, yeah, I don't know. I wanted some kind of centerpiece that wasn't necessarily like just a fountain. So I just kind of threw this together on the cuff. Or on the fly, I guess. As you can see for the training, I mostly just did moss and bone meal. Pretty quick. Oh, they're doing stuff over there. Let's look away. Pretty quick and dirty. I'd like to come back through and get a more stylized pathing in at a later date, but I'm going to kind of keep working through the village, I think. So next, I want to either go over there and do a couple more fishermen and some more farmers, or I want to keep chopping into this hill and moving my way up, because I flattened all this so I could put like another farm right here, or maybe like some bigger animals. You know, bigger animals in real life take more land to keep up with. You can keep chickens on a pretty small plot, but pigs, sheep, and cows take much more space. So I'm gonna keep cutting into this, keep moving my way back. Also, I ran out of spruce. I gotta go get more spruce. So maybe next episode is gonna be a lot of resource gathering and stuff like that. Yeah, get that church out of here. Just let him be, I guess. Alright. Well, thank you all for hanging out. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. Comment. I do try to respond to all comments. Sometimes I think I miss a couple, but I do my best, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.